It's the dawn of a new era, and with it brings the greatest overhaul to our core gameplay yet. We're officially moving away from CivLab's open source plugin in favor of a custom system designed from the ground up specifically for Era. This plugin is a new start for Era, a version 1, so not a final product yet, but it is one which we will grow and improve over time with your feedback, and will be the foundation for all future events. The core pillars of our established gameplay remain intact: preset names and powerful mobs who break blocks. But our new plugins bring changes and additions based directly on past player feedback. Like the ability to now display your pronouns with a /pronoun command, new structures and items you can discover in the world, and changes to our class and PvP system. Oh, and also we're updating to the latest version of Minecraft. In this video, we will focus on the biggest additions and changes. For the complete list of updates, please check out our wiki and the changelog on our Discord server. Where you settle your civilization was always important, but in this particular event, it reaches new heights with the addition of points of interest. Custom structures spread all throughout the map, which contain valuable loot. Within these ancient ruins, there are only dangers, whispers of life guarded by the most powerful and twisted creatures. They make living in these ruins challenging, but whoever controls one will have an advantage over other players. These monsters aren't constrained by the crumbling walls left by your ancestors. Over time, they will recognize the progression of intruders and begin to evolve. To defend against these monsters, you will need to reinforce your civilization. For that, we have new tiers of reinforcements. The most important is the new weakest one, the brick reinforcement, which will make blocks indestructible to mobs. But these points of interest aren't the only factor dictating where you settle. In this event, we're introducing biome-specific resources, where the rate at which you can grow certain crops and saplings will differ for each biome you are in. You might have to make an outpost in another biome to farm a certain crop. It's not just your environment that's changing, how you interact with other players in your civilization is evolving. Firstmost, player models now have a full body block, which means you aren't able to phase through other players anymore. This means you can more effectively guard entrances to your civ or be more strategic when fighting others. Speaking of which, our approach to PvP is evolving too. Randomly attacking or murdering other players is still prohibited, but we are introducing the warrior system. You might find it similar to the Apostle Sentinel system from our previous event, Pantheon of Gods. It goes like this. When first joining the server or respawning from PvP, you, the player, are prompted with the option to become a warrior, which will add a sword icon to your name. Becoming a warrior means that you can be freely attacked by other players, without any conflict ticket, which conversely also means that you can freely attack anyone who also has a warrior icon. If you aren't a warrior and you engage in combat against a warrior, you are automatically assigned the Renegade status, which allows you to be attacked by anyone like a warrior. You can also become a renegade from healing a warrior. The Renegade status goes away after 10 minutes of not taking any damage from PvP. Though it's allowed, you aren't able to kill a warrior or renegade without consequences. Conflict tickets are still in effect, and a warrior or renegade can submit a valid ticket against you after you have killed them, even if you opt out of the system. Very important. If you aren't a warrior or renegade and you assist or harm any warrior in combat through ways that don't engage you into the PvP system, such as but not limited to throwing a healing potion during combat, breaking blocks under a player to make them fall, or setting traps to kill another player, this will result in an event ban. The goal of the warrior system is to allow for a clear distinction and separation between players who wish to engage in PvP and those who would never touch it. Our class system and UI has been completely reworked. For starters, the librarian has been removed. Their abilities are now spread out over other classes and respective subclasses. Yes, you heard that right. Each class now has either 2 or 3 different subclasses you can choose from after reaching level 3. Enchanting is now part of the blacksmith kit, specifically the artificer subclass. The other one, Truesmith, gets access to netherite armor. Healers now have a new healing minigame where they have to, following a pattern, remove all of the damage points indicated by red and orange from a player to heal or revive them. There are 3 different healers to choose from. Surgeon subclass, who focus on immediate healing. Alchemist subclass, who is all about brewing potions. And an herbalist subclass, who focuses on crafting medicinal foods similar to blessed foods. These are just 2 examples, and we will allow you to explore the rest of the subclasses yourself. But there is one we need to tell you about, possibly the biggest change coming to Era with the Lost World update, the complete rework of the Guardsman class, or rather, the Hunter class. We are introducing the Hunter, a PvE-centered class focused on hunting animals, fighting monsters, and reaping higher drops from them. The Hunter's main weapon is the bow, which is now class locked behind their level 1. As you progress through this class, you will unlock more alternative tipped arrow craftings, which are cheaper than their vanilla recipes and do not require potions. The Hunter's primary early game objective is domestication. All animals that now spawn are what we call wild animals. They are stronger, will put up a fight if attacked by a player, are not breedable, and spawn in herds that contain 2 to 4 babies. These baby animals do not grow by themselves and will follow the closest adult in the herd. Your objective as a hunter is to separate the baby from the adults and allow your farmer to tame the baby by feeding it. They will not be able to do this if there are any adults nearby. After that, the babies will become your normal vanilla Minecraft animals that are breedable by a level 2 farmer. But you don't want to group the animals in one place and keep your hunter locked inside your walls, simply AFK farming. Wild animals killed by a hunter have a higher drop rate of leather, wool, and other resources, while the cultivator farmer subclass can increase the amount of meat dropped from animals. If you prefer staying inside your civ instead of traversing the land, you can always pick the Trapper, a hunter subclass. This unlocks crafting of various bait blocks that, when placed down, lure and capture wild animals. At level 5, you can even automate it with some redstone block unlocks. On the other hand, you can also choose a Wayfarer Hunter, a class perfect for those who want to explore the lands. Wayfarers unlock map crafting, lose less hunger while walking, and can tame horses. Last but not least, we now have bananas in the event, as well as a number of other food items you can cook in this world. In the future, we plan on adding more culinary recipes. This one is only a taste. Donations are now open for Era. Players can donate in exchange for cosmetic perks in the server, such as additional name choices. All perks for donation are never pay to win and go directly towards maintaining the server. This event is an unscripted experiment where we observe how civilizations form, and players will have to work together under harsh conditions. The Lost World event will begin on the 11th of July. We hope to see you break the Lost World.